It is easy to believe a bad news. That is something I got to understand from the story of Samuel and Reuben, his brother Onoha. And a lot of people are still talking about it. Why some persons are really excited that these guys are arrested. You know, some people, they're not like, it'll make you the flaunt riches on social media or make you be a rich person as a rich young man. That is something I got to understand about this story. Samuel and Reuben, his brother, they were reportedly arrested by the police in Dubai at the time in connection to drug trafficking. And according to a report, it said they were charged with trafficking of 250 kilograms of cocaine. But there's a kind of twist to that story. We have a recent update on that story. These guys are not really into drug trafficking. That is what the update is really talking about, and I will explain this to you guys so that you will get to understand it better. When I posted the story, when I talked about the story on social media, on my TikTok page, YouTube, a lot of people were saying that we should stop calling them Nigerians because they've committed fraud. But these guys are Nigerian descent. That is something you need to understand. Why some persons were arguing that they've not been to Nigeria. But when I checked their records, I got to understand that these guys have been to Nigeria to visit their dad. There is a recent twist to this whole thing. I think they are about to get freed. That is something I got to understand. And their case is as a result of bad company. Before I dive in proper, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. These guys are known for flaunting riches, wealth on social media, and they based in Dubai. According to a report, they are Nigerian Dutch, personalities. That is something I got to understand. Their father is from Nigeria and their mom is a Dutch person. And these guys are really, really handsome. That is one thing we got to understand. And they are very, very rich. That is another thing you have to look into. And they are always showing this off on social media because of the kind of businesses they do. That is one thing I got to understand. When they were arrested, a lot of people were quick and excited to say that, yes, it's good for them because they are always flaunting wealth on social media. They didn't want to pry into what really happened at the time. But we are getting a twist to this. According to a report, they were arrested at their home in Dubai. That is their $50 million mansion in Dubai, and this is as a result of bad company. They were having a party on their rooftop in their home when this arrest issue actually came out. According to a report, they said there were about 20-something persons in that party. Because of the party, there was so much noise coming in from their mansion, and the neighbor quickly called the police. The Dubai police, stayed out of the home just to observe what is happening at the time. And when they were observing, they were videoizing, they got to understand that some people were really having a party in that home. And when they checked closely, somebody, a snowman, actually came to that vicinity. And when the snowman came, he called somebody from that party, and that person from that party actually came downstairs to see the snowman and then bought a product. When they talk about snowman, you should understand what I'm trying to talk about. That is somebody who sells cocaine to an extent, and this is illegal in most countries. That is something you need to understand. And when this snowman actually had a transaction with this person went back into the party. It was then that the police now busted them in that party. These guys were arrested because they were hosts of this party. And now a lot of reports are having it online that they were arrested in connection to drug trafficking. That is no drug trafficking, because based on what we are getting, I think these guys are not really guilty of the offense. They were guilty as a result of a bad company. That is something we got to understand at the time. But this is really getting light at the end of the day, because when a lot of people actually reported that these guys were arrested for drug trafficking, a lot of people didn't want to look at what they actually do. According to a report, these guys make about $750,000 on the sale of their courses or online courses. That is something I got to understand. And they are also into drop shipping and the rest. That is one thing I got to understand about the whole thing. But the narratives being peddled online that they were caught with cocaine of 250 kilograms and the rest, that is really a false according to the new update right now. Maybe this snowman was arrested and then he confessed to trafficking and all those things, and a lot of people were quick to link the story to these two guys, two brothers from Nigeria, Amsterdam. Now you understand the story, but you should understand that now sad stories or bad stories they quick sell for Nigeria. That is something I got to understand about this whole thing that is trending on social media. What are your own takes about this story? I want you to put that in the comment section so that we can have a take on it. A lot of people were trying to link this story to that of Hush Puppy and said that the difference between this story and that of Hush Puppy is because cocaine is not really involved in it. But these guys are not really guilty as we think. That is something I got to understand about the whole story, because it is as a result of bad company that actually got them into this mess. A lot of people were quick and excited to say that yes, they deserve all of this without adequate investigation and the rest, trying to know what really actually happened. That is something I got to understand. Let us not be quick to judge. Let us not be quick to judge, because a lot of people on social media are quick to make up stories around and then peddle it and make it seem like now you commit this crime. And some people are quick to judge that when you are accused of a crime, you are guilty as F. That is what a lot of people actually believe, and they hide under the shadows of no smoke without fire and all those kind of things. Based on the stories now, I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that you can have a glimpse at what you feel. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.
Whoa! Welcome to the real world. Mami, me siento loco y me hunde, te quiero chingar, te voy a arrastrar.